Growth hack your brand and then destroy anything that moves.
You need to grind hustle your platform manifest.
It's all about entropy, elegance, and finance. Blockchain.
Invest in real estate every day.
Invest in meal estate every morning.
You need to mind hack the mind shackles that are grabbing your mind. Entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneur. Teach a man to fish and he'll eat for a day. Eat the man who just fished and you'll
Hello
eat
everyone,
for a
welcome to another episode of Business Money Hacks. I'm Dustin Taylor Hahn.
I'm Bridge Stewart, and today we're gonna sort of be having a discussion about a topic that everybody should pay attention to.
Yeah, when you're trying to scale your business up, when you're trying to grow your business, it's very important that you have the confidence to do so, the self-assurance, self-esteem to self-actualize your business. Because if you don't have confidence in yourself, your business is going to wilt.
Yeah, it's so important to have confidence in yourself, and that's the topic of our episode today, is this idea of confidence. If you don't have confidence, you're just a
sad old woman.
You're a sad old woman in the wind, just sitting on a chair in the middle of a field.
A wispy bird-boned woman.
Just,
you know how bird bones are just brittle?
Yeah, hollow.
Nothing worse than an old woman.
Nothing worse than an old woman in a field, wishing for the good old days.
Longing for her youth. And that's
for
not
her
something
youth.
You want to, walk into a boardroom and feel as if you're just an old bird who's going to break at any moment.
Oh, I've done that.
What, you've done what?
I've been into a business where it's just old birds. You go into these places and because for me and you, we like to have a young workforce, young,
you gotta be like
strong,
a sleek,
steroided up, ready to fight, ready to fight,
go, rev yourself
ready to
up,
feast, ready to
eat,
ready to kill, young, strong, tall, just hard men. From hard parts of the world.
Sometimes the same parts of the world as the old women.
Yeah, exactly. And then
there's
other
some parts of the
Oh.
world where like the women start to shrink and the men, they grow.
This just the muscles become bigger, the rage becomes deeper, the hate becomes stronger. And you want that. You want that in your workforce, just hard men.
Hard men. And you can observe them. You can observe a hard man and kind of embody that yourself.
Yeah.
Being a hard man or observing hard men would give you that confidence.
All I do is feed them steak.
Oh, yeah.
Just raw steak. And I'll just say, get to work. And they'll be like, yeah.
I wouldn't even call it steak at
Just
certain point.
meat.
It's just meat.
Just fresh kill.
Yeah.
Just throwing it to these guys in the pit.
It's good that you have a slaughterhouse at most of your companies. There's usually, I've noticed, usually a slaughterhouse at least next door or downstairs. You make sure to have that.
Oh yeah, because we got to get this meat out to the workers.
That's your day.
Yeah, that's my day. Just showing up to the office and it's kind of been a change. Just trying to get my workers stronger, and bigger, and more violent.
And by making your workers violent, that gives you confidence that they'll be able to spend 16, 17, 18 hours.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, in the morning also, what I like to do is I like to think about how am I going to be a hard man? And I do think about hard men in the morning. I wake up and this is the first you think about is watching hard men.
Yeah.
Physicalizing that hard mentality. And sometimes I'll wake up hard.
I've been getting implants.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the implants? Because I don't notice anything new about you.
I put in ab implants.
Oh, yeah.
Bicep implants. Calf implants.
That's an important, because you have been talking about gazelles a lot recently.
I want to run faster. I want when I run to really be heavy. So if I were to step in the dirt, I would make a footprint. I'm so heavy. I just want to be big and hard and heavy.
We're all trying to make a footprint on the industry that we're
literally.
Yeah. Especially onto are competitors. You really want your competitors to be old, brittle women that you can crush underneath you.
Oh, yeah.
Going to a maybe an old folks home and hanging out there, stalking, standing in the
Bossing
corner,
them
watching
around.
them. Eventually, you start bossing them around. They say, "Sir, do you know somebody
But
here?"
what are they going to
Like,
do?
That's my
You're
grandma.
stronger than they are.
Oh, yeah.
They can't do anything. They can't stop you.
Yeah. Sir, is anybody here that you know? Is that your grandmother? Is that your mother? It's like, sir, what are you doing here? You shouldn't be here.
I like going. I mean, I think we've talked about this before, but
Sure.
I like going to, senior centers and telling these seniors what's up. Hey, look, your time is up. And then I'll grab them and say, time's up. Your time is up. It's my time. This is my time. Your time is over.
Oftentimes, these senior centers as well, they have workout rooms. Sometimes there's an indoor pool if it's a really nice one. And you could show up to these workout rooms and start showing them who's boss.
I pump.
Yeah.
I've been taking a lot of roids lately.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
It's good. I'm feeling bigger and I'm feeling angrier.
You're getting angrier. Just as we speak, you can see that vein is just...
I'm furious all the time.
You're sweating?
I'm sweating. I'm crying out of anger.
Crying a lot more is not an indicator of confidence, but it is an indicator of shedding out that old person that you used to be.
Just filleting the old you and saying, welcome to the flesh of the new. That's what I'd say to every senior I encounter. Welcome to the new flesh.
You walk in there, you find the smallest, weakest of the bunch, you grab them, and you say, welcome to the new.
Welcome to the new flesh.
Eyes roll in the back of their head. That's the last thing.
That's the last thing they'll ever see. And then,
they move on.
And I'm not saying kill senior citizens. I mean, it might sound like that.
It sounds like that, but you've certainly put a few of them into
an early grave.
into a state.
I've put them into a coffin. But I would never advocate killing old people.
Or harming. That's not something that you're trying to
I
do.
would never advocate taking
like...
a bunch of steroids, gaining 150 pounds, and going to the senior center and killing elderly people. I would never advocate that. I'm just saying,
hypothetically speaking, that's something that you could do.
I'm just saying, you could hypothetically go into these senior centers and just start strangling and saying, welcome to the new flesh.
Have you ever worn like an ape suit?
Oh, I don't need an ape suit. I mean, look at me.
I feel like I see your hair growing in real time.
I've gotten a lot more hair, and I'm liking it. The women definitely like it. They're saying, "Oh, look at this! Look at this hairy gorilla! Look at this gorilla!"
Start dating one of the nurses at the senior center.
Yeah, after
they hate working there. They hate working there. Have you ever spoken to the help at the senior centers?
I walk in, and they say, "Oh, get me out of here! Help me, you big ape."
I need a big man to come in and...
I need a big old ape to come in here.
Say it.
And hypothetically strangle these senior citizens. Come in here, you big gorilla. Strangle this World War II vet.
You're essentially sucking their life force. I mean, that's what it sounds like. There's something incredibly self-assuring about strangling the life force of a World War II vet. I mean, at this point...
as strange as it sounds, I mean, there is something tragic about strangling an elderly citizen and watching the life fade from their eyes as you're roided out of your mind in a roid rage. You're covered in hair, and a nurse stares seductively as you strangle this man.
Tilting her head down, unzipping her blouse, and
saying, Please just
Take me away from this world.
Just strangle one more, please. So that, hypothetically, if I did that,
if you were to do something like that, that could give you confidence in your business.
Yeah.
Start getting them.
Start hitting them. Yeah.
Smacking them around.
I'm not advocating that.
No.
I'm just saying maybe do it.
I mean, your tactic of pumping yourself up with a ton of steroids, your ankles being as like an antelope.
Oh, yeah.
Your calves like an antelope. I appreciate that. I like that idea. I like to take a little different tactic. I like to put on the old hood and sneak in there. There's something about getting in there at night and sneaking in there silently like a snake, like a wisp, opening up that window and just bringing out my vacuum.
You like to bring in the vacuum.
I like to bring in that vacuum and turn it on. Then they get spooked, right?
Yeah.
Because they think, oh God, what is that sound? That sucking sound.
You like spooking them.
Like a ghost or like a specter.
You like going into the old folks' home and sort of slinking around. Choosing my prey wisely. So you like spooking old people is what you're saying. Makes you feel strong.
My grandfather, who was a World War II vet.
Oh.
I spooked him. I spooked him.
You got real
spooked. Fell right down those stairs.
You like spooking him on the stairs.
Oh, yeah. There was like a song that we used to sing.
Yeah.
Tumble, tumble, grandpapa. Tumble, tumble,
yeah, I've heard you sing that.
I mumble that. I'm making coffee in the morning. I tend to mumble that. It reminds me of the good old days.
Your youth spooking grandpa. That's, not an idle youth, if I do say so myself.
No, it was a fun time. That helped me gain confidence in starting my first business.
Once you spooked Grandpa down the stairs, that's when you started your business?
That's when I realized, I could now become a printer. And that was the first thing I did. I started a printing business.
Wow. Well,
I would print pamphlets and advertisements for the government at the time where my father had been stationed. Military advertisements, things like that I would print. Yeah.
You liked printing the military stuff.
Yeah. They were promotional tools for the current administration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spooking Grandpa and starting, that sounds like a great way to gain confidence. Just spooking old folks. Strangling old folks. I'm not supporting it, but I'm saying maybe do it.
What are some other ways that you could gain confidence in business?
I've been hitting the punching bag. Just punch after
wailing
punch. Just for hours on end. Just punching that thing, screaming.
And you refuse to join a gym. You refuse to actually get a gym membership.
No, I'm not going to go to a gym. It stinks at a gym. It's the smell.
You don't like going to public. Obviously, you don't need to go to a public gym, get a gym membership or anything like that. But you don't like the smell of a.
I do like the pool at the public gym.
Oh yeah.
I like going in there and just splashing around.
Yeah.
Really splashing.
Have you ever gone into the public pool and just sank? Spend a couple minutes just sinking,
flailing around, covered in hair. When you grow a lot of hair, you lose a lot of hair too. So by the time I'm out of that pool, there's a fine layer of thick ape hair covering the entire surface. People are swimming and gagging on my thick gorilla hair.
They got to clean out the
pool. They got to filter out the whole pool.
Filter out the whole pool. And you're not even a member.
No,
I'm
not a member.
Show up, push the guy at the front entrance. He says, "Sir, can you sign in here? All I need is you to swipe the card, sir. It's not that." And then you just
grab him
by
the face with my grab him by the face with my fucking gorilla hand. Toss him aside.
Toss him aside and say, "Where's the pool?
Where's the pool? I'm here to splash.
Wearing those
I'm here to fucking splash around.
And you don't know how to swim. Well, we
know
that
I don't know how
about
to
you.
swim.
You don't know how to swim.
Of course not. I'm here to splash.
You've got
the pool.
those floaties on your arms.
They're like, sir, this is the child swim. We're teaching children to swim here. I say, get these fucking kids out of my
pool.
Out of my fucking pool. I start splashing.
Splash around with your little orange floaties on your arms. They barely. I mean, those things don't work. Not for
I
you.
pop them because my biceps are so huge. I'm screaming like a gorilla.
Gorillas. I don't think gorillas do know how to swim.
No way.
Here.
They're too heavy.
Yeah.
They just splash like me.
I sink. You go outside and you grab the heaviest stone that you can find, bring it into the public swimming pool, hold on tight, and just sink. And people will notice at the bottom of that pool, and then you get someone will grab you eventually, and then you get yourself a free kiss.
Is that how it works? Somebody brings you out and gives you a free kiss.
Yeah, if you're ever feeling like you need a little love or a little loving, you go to a public pool, bring a stone with you, just sink down, stay there for God knows how long, minute, 3 minutes, 6 minutes, until someone notices you. Then you get yourself a free kiss.
They bring you out and give you a kiss. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, talk about gaining confidence. I mean, that's
no.
one way
I remember you would sometimes come into an office and be like, "Look who made out with the hot, teenager at the pool, the lifeguard, me. I did."
Guess who made out? Guess who got lucky?
Guess who got lucky?
This morning. There was a time where I did that. I would go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week and get a kiss from whoever worked there.
You'd have to switch it up because
switch it up.
Yeah. So
I
you go.
I joined Retro. I was part of Retro Fitness.
Equinox.
I
remember
just the whole gamut.
The public pool.
Just the public pool. Yeah, I mean they have to do it.
They have to give you a kiss. They have to kiss you. That's the rule. If they don't,
they're gonna get.
They're liable for murder.
They're liable. Yeah.
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 If they don't kiss you, they're a felon. They could get the gas chamber if they don't kiss you.
Oh yeah. And you can do that at the beach too.
I remember you said that once.
Run out.
When you were you pretended to be choked. You better kiss me, or I'll charge you with murder.
It's nice to wake up to
a morning kiss,
an afternoon kiss,
morning kiss, afternoon kiss, night kiss.
Yeah, they have 24-hour pools. I've been known to, when I'm feeling a little.
Do they have 24-hour pools?
They exist. You got to search them out. But there are 24-hour pools, and it's just you and that lifeguard, and that lifeguard knows what you do.
Yeah.
But it's their job, and I need to get my kiss. I need that daily kiss. There's also, I haven't done this yet, but in restaurants, you eat just the steak, the piece of steak just gets lodged in my throat.
Somebody
fist me.
Choking. Not you. The other person. I hope they save my life, and if they don't, I'll sue them.
If I don't get a kiss, I sue. So if you're ever feeling on the romantic side, like you need confidence. That is one way to gain that confidence.
Restaurants, yeah, you can do that at restaurants.
Do it in restaurants.
Coffee shops.
Honestly, any public place where somebody is willing to.
Colleges.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anywhere you want, really.
You could always get that kiss.
Pizza shops. Wing shops. Get yourself some wings, and then get yourself get yourself a spicy kiss.
You ever go to like one of those rock stores, those like crystal stores? There's like some young hippie chick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bookstores, a nerdy kiss.
I'm choking.
Oh, I'm choking at this bookstore. Help me.
Put your finger in my mouth. Get it out. I mean, I think you do spend a lot of time at the elderly center. You could always get that.
If I need a kiss, and
then great sucking.
Whoever kisses me, I strangle them afterwards.
Getting CPR from an elderly person is
not effective.
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
You seem to have more air in your lungs than they do. Even when
They give me CPR and I suck the life out of them. Sort of like the kiss of death.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with me, I'm too strong. My lungs
You're
are
too strong. You couldn't handle, yeah.
Yeah, whenever anybody gives me CPR, they say it's like a vampire sucking the life out of them.
Whenever someone gives you CPR,
Which is a lot.
it happens a lot in this business. Big
in
time.
this business, my heart stops a lot.
Oh yeah.
And so then they kind of have to just draw straws and say, okay, who's going to give him CPR?
Yeah.
And usually that person will go up and they're like, oh no, okay. And then I suck the life out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, with CPR,
this gorilla man.
This angry gorilla just grabbing the back of their head and just sucking. Give me your air.
Give me your essence. I need it.
Well, the thing about CPR as well is that there's 2 steps, right? You do the pumping on the stomach or the solar plexus and then the kiss. And you could just skip the whole pumping thing as a myth and you don't need to do it. You just say, no, don't do that.
Whenever they try and do the pumping thing, I say no and flail my arms around and then I scream, kiss. Give me, I need kiss.
The big ape bridge need kiss.
Bridge need kiss.
You know, you learn sign language. You can't speak when you're getting CPR. Obviously, you're choking right now, so that's why you've learned sign language.
Yeah,
the big
Amy,
bridge,
good gorilla, bridge bad gorilla. Yeah, I remember. Like at my company, we had this new hire. He showed up, and it was like first day of the job. I have a heart attack, of course. I hit the ground, thump, because I weigh 350, so you hear it, thump, and then the whole office is like, oh god, he's done it again.
And then the new hire, obviously, because they always have a desk right next to yours. Whenever there's a new hire, you just have a tinier 1/4 scale model of your desk right next to yours, and just show them.
And they're like, what do we do? And the rest of the employees, they know the drill.
New hire.
Okay, you got to give him CPR. What?
What do you mean CPR?
I don't know how to give
CPR.
Give him CPR. The gorilla needs his hair.
And then if they could survive that whole ordeal, and they won, then you know that you've made a good hire. I mean, it's still part of the hiring process.
Yeah.
The last step to the hiring process is Bridges' gorilla suck.
Yeah, the gorilla suck. Yeah, it sort of looks like
Eddie's doing the new kid Eddie's doing that gorilla suck. Let's see if he's worth a hire.
Oh yeah. So in order to get confidence with your business, I think you should really just start faking injuries such as heart attacks, anything that requires CPR.
Anything really that requires that sort of modality.
Anything that requires somebody to stand over you and give you CPR. I mean, I think it's going to give you confidence.
A confidence man is also somebody that people, obviously one of my favorite musicians has a lot of musicians have a lot of confidence men with them. They're like hype men.
Oh yeah.
You know, they're surrounding you. You need that entourage is what I mean. You need that. I'm just thinking just off the top of my head, like Kanye.
Oh yeah. That guy's got confidence. And the reason he has confidence is because, like what you were saying, like he's got those people around him that have his backs and they're like, Kanye, yes, man, yes.
He's surrounded himself. He's made that very smart decision on surrounding himself with the right people.
Yeah,
and I think that's important in keeping, because you're not in a vacuum. You can't just always keep that confidence going, especially if the steroids run out. You need those people around you. Surround yourself with the right type of people. Kanye is surrounding himself with the right type of people.
I like the people he's surrounding himself with. I'll just say it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Whispering into his ear, like, hey.
I mean, obviously, some of the stuff he said. How dare he? How dare he? So bad.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the stuff is good.
Some things that need to be said.
Look, I'd never condone some of the stuff that he says.
No.
But some of the stuff he says, I like.
Yeah, like some of the stuff that he says, it's just Not groovy.
Yeah.
Not in my no. But then some of the stuff that he says, I go, I'm nodding.
Yeah, like when he made fun of Bella Hadid, that's not.
No, that's not.
No.
That's something that you don't do that.
But some of the other stuff.
Some of the other stuff I like, and I like his music.
I like how confident he is.
Yeah.
With everything that he says, even if he's wrong. I like how confident he is.
That's also one thing that you need to keep in mind is like, you're not wrong. There is no wrong.
That's what I say to everybody. I'm not wrong.
You say that to your new hires.
I say it to my new hires. I say it to my family. I say it to everyone in my life.
He's not wrong, but some of the stuff he says is not right. But he's not wrong.
But yeah, confidence is so important. It's a virality, you know?
Yeah.
It's like juice.
And so much of it is also in your head. You know, it's not just physical. Sometimes it's just in your head. It's just having a 4-leaf clover, you know, having some sort of lucky item to have in your pocket and just kind of reminds you like, oh, I can do this. I can be in charge of all these people. I can make my business grow.
Or Braine Pils.
Braine Pils.
I've been getting Braine Pils from China.
Uh-huh.
And I've been feeling more confident by the day.
Now, Braine Pils, what is a brain pill?
It's a mix of, herbs and chemicals that make my brain stronger. Yeah. I don't know what the words are. It's all in Mandarin. So, I don't know what's in this thing.
You don't really have to read that thing. Just look at the pill and say, is this for me?
And it says Braine Pils.
It says brain in English.
Well, the brain is misspelled, technically. They spell it with an E at the end, which,
I think that might be a translation
It's a translation thing, but
right,
Braine Pils.
Pills is spelled correctly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is only one L.
Okay. So it's spelled BRAINE
PILS. It's a big
bold letters like like those protein powder. I've seen it. They're up on your desk. These brain pills.
It's sold in a bucket, and it's a big bucket with that ink, and there's like.
So there's no top to it. It's just sent to you.
Well, no, it's covered in plastic at the top, sort of like Saran wrap, like on the top,
Gotcha.
And they have a rubber band over it.
And these brain pills you're saying that you've gotten from China.
From China.
Right.
Yeah.
You ordered them online, presumably.
Oh, yeah. Deep web. Dark web.
The dark web.
I got these brain pills off the dark web, and they've been doing wonders for me, and really have been complementing the steroids I've been taking.
Is that something that you've researched heavily on?
No.
Just going for that cocktail and seeing what hits.
I mean,
taking that chance.
It says brain pills on it. I mean, what more do you need to know?
Mm-hmm. It's got a picture of a brain.
It's got a picture of a brain on the bucket with below the rubber band, and that's all I need to know. I combine it. I sort of make this smoothie in the morning. Where
sure.
Yeah, I throw the brain pills.
How many brain pills do you need to throw? Does it say like
5 or 6?
5, 6. Yeah.
I throw 5 or 6 in.
Yeah.
They say take 1 or 2, but I want a big brain. You know what they say, the more the better.
Put that in that blender and let her rip.
Yeah,
so what's the smoothie that you make in the morning? You got 5 or 6 brain pills in there.
5 or 6 brain pills, and then the rest is just steroids. So like just a bunch of powders. It's actually very hard to swallow. It's like I don't even know why I really blend it. I mean, all it is powder. So
I might get on these your little smoothie cocktail.
I don't want the competition.
Okay.
I don't want you to be better than me. I don't want your brain to be better than me. So I'm not gonna give them to you.
To be honest, I'm not looking specifically for that brain pill, but I do like you were saying it's hard to swallow. That's something that I'm interested in. So if you can make me a smoothie that's hard to swallow, then maybe I can get myself a little kiss.
Interesting. So you show up with your cocktail of steroids and brain pills at the pool. You start chugging this thing while you're in the pool, and you start choking. You don't even choke on the water. You're just choking on the shake that you've created that you're drinking while in this hair-covered pool.
I mean, I could sit in the jacuzzi at that point, just really like take it easy and like have that nice little warmth in my belly. The jets, spraying and pumping into where it feels good, and suck that brain pill down. And
well, it's interesting because the brain pills are like when you ingest them, they are hot. Like it's some sort of combination with the chemicals and your body that it's so hot. Like you feel it go down.
Spicy, yeah,
spicy and just literally hot. Like it. For some reason, it
burns down.
It burns. They start boiling once they hit your mouth.
Oh, interesting. Something with the stomach acid that might really
stomach
not
acid,
work well.
Saliva, water, anything really. Like it just
any sort of liquid that touches. It's like a chemical.
Yeah, it's like it's a chemical reaction. They're almost explosive, I would dare say. It's something else. Those brain pills.
Well, I think it's about time to wrap that up. I hope. I mean, I certainly learned a lot about the way you do. The way you have that confidence, gain that self-assurance. I'm hoping that the audience, our listeners, can take something from that, and we'll put a link to those brain pills.
Yeah.
In the description below, and
thanks for listening to Business Money Hacks. I'm Bridge Stewart.
I'm Dustin Taylor Hahn.